Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming back. Things don't always go to plan. Some things are out of our control. As you can see, supposed to do an unboxing. That's not happening, really sorry. But yeah, I'll take you through what we've got. I'll explain why we're not doing an unboxing. So grab a brew, grab a seat, and come join me. Morning, everyone. Welcome back to Plants and Poodles. Thank you so much for coming back. So last time I did promise that an unboxing. I did explain there was a slight issue with Royal Mail. So they did come a few days late. They were a little bit worse for wear, but I gave them a little bit of time in the Akbar to just rehab a little bit, and I've already repotted them. So I'll go through them, and yeah, let's have some fun. So first of all, we have the Queen of Hearts, which is an anthurium. This is the newest leaf, which is just hard enough still. You can see it's really dark compared to the others. It's got some good roots. It's in a no drainage system. So I've got leca at the bottom and then Soil Ninja at the top. This is just a chunky anthurium and orchid mix from Soil Ninja. It lives in my tall cabinet there. It's happy. It's doing fine. This one is a Philodendron Jose Bueno. Again, same setup, leca at the bottom, soil mix on the top. This is obviously, it's actually in the same mixture, so it'll be happy. I know philodendrons do fine in that mixture as well. This one again, throwing out a new leaf. Since we've got it throughout this one, and then it's this one, and then you might not be able to see, but there's a tiny, tiny, tiny new one coming up there. So that's the Philodendron Jose Bueno. This one is a rehab from Ecuagenera. It's an Anthurium Midnight Moon. It looks like it's giving me something, but time will tell with these. These are rehabs, so they were never going to be the healthiest, but that's the leaf it's got. It's got slight edema there, but I know full well I'll lose that leaf, but the roots are good on this one. Again, same setup, leca, Soil Ninja. You don't have to keep a reservoir in there because I know this Soil Ninja is still quite moist, so I'm not watering them again. Just because there's nothing in the bottom doesn't mean that the soil moisture content isn't there, basically. But it has got really good roots. So fingers crossed for that one. So that's the Midnight Moon. And then we've got the Radicans crossed with the Luxurians, which again is an anthurium, exactly the same setup. And this is the newest leaf. They come in really, really red, and then they harden off to a darker green. This is George's plant. George is one of his favourites because he likes the ruffles of it. Underneath, they stay quite red. You keep your red veining and whatnot, and your red stem. And then eventually they will harden off and you'll lose all the veining and everything else, and it'll go pretty much green. But yeah, so that's that one. Now, we did get a couple of weeks ago as well the Peltigerum. That was in one of the unboxings that we did do. And we have just left it for a little bit just to settle in. So I thought I would repop that with you today. So it's currently in this. Throwing out a new leaf there. It's in Cataphill. Fabulous. And we're going to go up a little bit. Not massively, but yeah, we'll go pot size at least. So let's see what this is like. That's a start. Lost a few roots there. And I didn't even pull. It's not a major issue, but yeah. It's like a tree fern fibre mix, so it's just falling away. As gentle as I can be, knowing full well that there's roots coming off like that. They're quite thick roots, so, and they will grow back. They will. What I might do is actually soak it because these are just dropping off. Be right back. Sorry about that. So yeah, it looks like it was potted in something quite shallow at first, which is why all the roots seem to be here. And the ones that were snapping off and further down were all like this. So don't really know whether we should go for that size pot. The problem is I can't go for anything with a narrower mouth. And these are quite shallow. So we'll go for it. We'll just monitor it. We'll keep an eye on it and check it out. But yeah, so that's the root system. Good. Nice white roots. Healthy. Happy. Then Anthurium soil mix by Soil Ninja. It's nice and chunky. That's why I like it. Plenty of breathable root space in between everything. I'm just working it all in there to make sure everything's got some soil around it. And there's not too many air gaps. Yeah, perfect. These have got the slits in, so they've got breathability up the side. They also stop your roots from circling because it's got a little bit of a jut out. So they are really good pots. But yeah, this one should be fine in that. Give it a good water through, give it plenty of feed. Should be happy. Fingers crossed. I'll keep you updated. I have also bought... Oh yeah, I am going to stop buying plants because time of the year things get cold. This is a new Hoya, obviously. It's got plenty of growth points on it. This one's not so happy, but some sticky white substance on that. I wonder if that's from tape or something. So they're stuck together with it. And it's not sap, but yeah. So this is a Hoya SP. I'll put it on the screen for you. But yeah, I just liked the leaves. It was something different. I like the splashiness and the roughness, so I thought, why not? Let's give it a shot. So obviously there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tendrils there. New leaves. Teeny tiny new leaves. And then there's a tiny one just there as well. This is in, again, quite a heavy tree fern fibre mix by the feels of it. No, it's not. There is tree fern fibre in the mix, but look at them roots. I might actually put this into pon. I'll see later down the line. I'm just giving it a chance to settle in because it came, obviously it's been cold here. We've had snow across the country, but we managed to dodge it. We just got rain and ice. So yeah, we'll give that a few weeks to settle in. I'll try and figure out what that white stuff is, because, yeah, sticky. See if I can wash that off, actually. I just don't want to upset everything too much. But yeah, thank you so much for coming. Join me next time. We'll see what we'll do. I know we have been asked for a Monstera video, so I will try and go through a couple of Monsteras with you. I do have enough to do like 8 or 10, but I just don't know how excited you'll all be about Monsteras. So let me know. Leave me a big leaf shape emoji in the comments if you made it all this way. But thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.